What is marriage? It's for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. That's what marriage is supposed to be. But feminists have ruined marriage for the people that actually believe in marriage.
How?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys watching my video. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Please do share my videos with your friends and family. Share it on your Facebook, share it on your WhatsApp, share it on all your other platforms. Help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Like, share, subscribe. Let's check out today's video.
You want divorce to be made illegal?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, because I don't think what we have today is really marriage. What is marriage? It's for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. That's what marriage is supposed to be. But feminists have ruined marriage for the people that actually believe in marriage.
How?
When there's a 50% divorce rate and the average marriage
Why is that all down
8
to the
years.
women, though?
I didn't say that it was all down to the women.
So why feminists
you asked why I want divorce to be banned.
Yeah.
Can I finish that first? So I'm saying, you know, the people that believe in divorce, go be in long-term relationships. Leave marriage for the people that actually believe in for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part.
You find the man you want to get married to. Are you saying you will be with that man whatever happens the rest of your life?
Yes, for the vows that we're supposed to live by.
How do you know you can keep them?
I mean, I think it's a choice. And that's the thing, like, women are so willing to leave marriages because they're not happy. This is not about happiness. The most important thing is the children. And the problem is we have a modern society where it's me,
She's
my
right
feelings,
in some
leave
of
when
the
I
cases.
feel like it, instead of doing what's best for the kids.
All right, guys. So here's my thing. I don't really like her. I don't. And she's just another embodiment of like the red pill. And the one thing that I hate about the red pill, apart from the fact that they're so extreme, is that they tend to give you a lot of positives, a lot of true or facts, and then they mix in like extreme ideologies into it. Like, for example, her saying abolish divorce, but what she's talking about is truth. So it's like you wrap you give it a nice wrap, and then but inside it is really like corrupt messaging. Another reason why I don't like her is because she's not married, and a lot of the things that she says are things that we know she doesn't know what she's talking about. You're not married. You haven't held a marriage. I think she's not even been able to hold a relationship. So she has no like standing to say all these things. What makes it so bad for her is not because she's just another random single girl online talking about relationships. It's the fact that she says outlandish, crazy stuff just to go viral. Having said that, what she said in terms of the vows is absolute facts. The rice is in the pudding. Like, the words of the vows tell you everything that marriage is meant to be about. Which is why, guys, in one of my previous videos, I said it's not a decision that you make lightly. You don't just decide I want to get married and then you just jump into marriage. You have to consider your costs. Marriage really isn't for everyone. Like, even in the Bible, marriage was not for everyone. But it is something to be desired, especially if it's something that you want, that you get married. But before you take that step, make sure that you have crossed all your T's. Like, you make sure that you literally looked into this thing to the utmost level so that you know what you're getting yourself into. Because as beautiful as marriage is, I'm an advocate for telling you young people that marriage is the most beautiful thing. You can look at me and my wife. It is one of the most beautiful things that you can ever have. We can tell you as a couple that the very initial steps, the starting point, the first 5 years, the first 1 year, in fact, the first 6 months end up being like one of the most difficult times of your life, because this is where you start to kind of blend. And a lot of people don't make it past those years. Some don't make it past a year. Some don't make it past 2 years. And definitely some don't make it past the 5-year mark. After the 5-year mark, I think that's where you tend to start blending. That's where you kind of be like, okay, I get him now. That's what I think. I get her now. I understand. Oh, okay. So when I say this, when I do this, okay, yeah. it's at that point where you start to then find your groove, if that makes sense. And me and my wife have found our groove. We've been together for way longer than 5 years. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that, look, the vow for your marriage is meant to be taken seriously. It is for sickness and in health. It is for better and for worse. It is for when the guy is being a douchebag. It is for when the girl is being a douchebag. Save things like cheating and DV, that kind of stuff. Like there are extreme guys, don't get it twisted. And in those extreme, there is a level of delicacy and consideration made for those. But when you're divorcing over the way he dresses or like differences or a little bit of an argument, you weren't ready for marriage in the first place. You weren't marriage material. It is what it is. But yeah, like I said, guys, look, what she's saying is true. The vows say, they speak for themselves. What I don't like is the messenger. I don't think this lady knows what she's talking about. All she's talking about is like head knowledge, you know, statistics and stuff like that, and then trying to go viral. I think she's going to be a very different person, especially, oh my God, I'm really praying for her. Guys, the Bible says you should pray for your enemies. I'm not saying she's my enemy, but there will be certain people we don't like and you're just like, oh, wait and see. I pray, you know, sometimes I have to disabuse myself from that kind of thought, because you think to yourself, these people who are just talking nonsense, you should be like, okay, let's see how you fare when you get into the real thing. But really and truly, I pray for her that she will find somebody who will treat her well. And then the words that come out of her mouth then will start holding meaning. But imagine if she ends up in a marriage with a man who is like the worst person in the world. How would she feel about that? Like a man who pushes her to the limit. She seems to have this naive glasses on. I spoke about in one of my videos, guys, where an elderly lady came out. She said, I've been with him for 39 years. I regret getting married. And the reason why is because I was naive when I got married. Like I thought I saw the first guy who said he loves me and I got married to him. And even though she didn't think to herself in hindsight, I wouldn't get married, she actually thought to herself that in hindsight, I would still get married, but I'll just be a little bit more clued up. This young lady is not clued up. Like she's got a lot of health knowledge. Maybe she's probably even just being a YouTube viral person. Maybe she knows what she's doing. Sure. Possible, but her words don't hold weight to me. Like you haven't experienced it, you haven't held a relationship, so you don't get to like make statement like divorces should. I really don't like the red pill. As much as I don't like feminism, there's some positives that I have for feminism, especially the old feminism, not the modern one. But with red pill, it's just so hard to like them. It really is. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Guys, I appreciate you watching my videos. What do you think about my thoughts on Pearl? Let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think about the statement she made about divorce? What do you think about the statement, you know, rightly so, the one I agree with, which is about the vows? Let me know what you think in the comments below about my commentary. Help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one.